All right, this is my airport outfit. Also my day one France outfit because, like I said, I land at 8 a.m. Oh my God, this lighting. Like I said, I land at 8 a.m. And I won't have anywhere to change. I get to check into my Airbnb at 3. So from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., I am just roughing it. So I'm wearing this cute little outfit. Easy to rip off if any of the TSA or any of the France people want to get frisky, okay? Just kidding. This TSA line is no joke. There is so many people flying today. All right, walking to my gate. Lord, I look a mess, but perfect timing. Have like over an hour before my flight, and I'm almost at my gate. So, success. I found a Starbucks in the airport, so all is perfect. Almost lost my phone, but a coffee will solve anything, so here we go. All right, I'm at the gate. Plenty of time. We board at 4:50 and it's 4:23, so I have like 20 minutes. I ended up having to take an Uber because I was running late because I am not prepared. I just kept having this feeling like I'm forgetting something. And of course, then I get in the Uber, and I did. And I had to text my landlord and ask him to go downstairs to my apartment and turn off my fan because I just had this feeling like I left it on. So he did. Oh my God, my brows. So, and then I go through TSA. It wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. But I tell you, I haven't flown in like 5 years. And things are so different. I remember like before you had to like take out like all your liquids and stuff, and now they're just like throw your bag in the thing, and if you have a laptop, that's it. And I was like, well, I don't have a laptop, but I have my phone. So I took my phone, and that's the only thing that I put out of my bag. So then I have to go into the pat down thingamabob where you put your hands above your head. And the guy's like, all right, feet apart, hands above your head. And I'm like, okay. And then I set the thing off, and he's like, sir, what's in your pocket? And I'm like, oh God, it was my keys. And I was like, uh-oh. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I have my keys. He's like, okay. He does it again. He's like, sir, what's in your other pocket? I'm like, oh my God. I look, and I'm like, oh my God, it's my sunglasses. He's like, okay. He does it one last time, and he's like, sir, what's in your back pocket? I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. I look, and it's my passport. I'm like, so then I look up at the screen. First of all, I had my belt on the whole time. I forgot to take it off. That didn't set off anything, which is very strange. But I was like, oh my God, I look up on the screen, and there's like a square on my butt in the video. And I'm like, oh God. He's like, okay, sir. He's like, it's been 3 times. We have to pat you down, and you need to take off your shoes. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't do this a lot. And he was like, not laughing. And I'm like, am I on like a no-fly list? No laugh. I'm like, okay, no jokes. Understood. So then he like pats me down and then like puts my shoes like back on the thing. So he's like, all right, sir, you're free to go. So I go over to like collect my little tray with my belongings. I grab my shoes, I grab my purse, I grab my duffel bag, and then I go to turn, and I take my little tray and I turn, and a guy taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, sir. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, a fan. Obviously joking, but I'm like, yeah. He's like, is this your phone? I literally hadn't even been like past TSA for like a minute, and I already almost lost my phone. Thank God for the kindness of strangers who saw me leave it and tapped me on the shoulder and asked me if it was mine, because I wouldn't have a phone right now. Sometimes I tell myself I'm grown, and then sometimes I'm like, no, you have a long way to go. And this is one of those times where I'm like, okay, you need to be more aware. So I'm at my gate. I got my Starbucks. I filled up my water bottle because I wasn't going to pay $9 for water, but then I ended up paying $9 for coffee, which is basically the same thing, so whatever. But I brought some Crystal Light, so I'll just pour that into my water. And I brought some Lifesaver gummies, and I brought a protein bar, so those are going to be my snacks. And then I have like 15 minutes before we board this plane. So this will probably be my last vlog for today, because once I get on the plane, I will not be in France until the morning. But I will be back. Keep watching.